And we welcome to the program Donald Henderson from the Royal Tyrrell Museum of Paleontology with some samples from a brand new exhibit called Grounds for Discovery. Good morning to you.
Morning.
A curator of dinosaurs. So this is exciting to have some new material for Calgarians to check out.
Oh yeah, we've got loads of good stuff to show people.
Okay, let's start things off with, this is the showstopper. So this is a brand new dinosaur that is yet to be named. So what do we call this dinosaur, this animal?
Right now we're calling it a nodosaur. It's one of the armored dinosaurs. This one's probably the best preserved armored dinosaur in the world.
Wow.
It's basically a 3D fossil.
And where is this dinosaur from?
This is from just north of Fort McMurray. It's from the Suncor Millennium Mine.
Okay. So tell us a little bit about the naming process.
So when any new animal, living or extinct, there's a whole process for where you have to propose a name, define the name, explain why you do that, and that's part of the publication that describes the animal. And then that has to get sent out to be reviewed by our peers.
Right.
And if they don't like the name or they think it's goofy or something, it gets retracted. But a name can only appear in certain scientific publications.
Right.
And if it leaks out before then, the name's not valid. There's a book about this thick about naming animals and plants.
Okay.
So we're still waiting for the publication to come out. Then we can tell everybody the official name.
Okay, we look forward to that. And tell us about this piece right here.
So this is we laser scanned the skull of our nodosaur, and because this is exceptional, it's a three-dimensional fossil. Most fossils are squished flat.
Right.
This one is very lightly squished. So you're looking at the head proper, and there's a bit of the neck. The eye socket is right in here, the nostril is here. And from this, you can also see that all the armor is in place.
Right.
All the scales are there. No one's ever seen that before with the scales and the armor. It's truly exceptional.
And this is the oldest dinosaur ever found in our province?
Yes.
Wow.
It's about 112 million years.
Okay, so you can find this in the new exhibit, and we have another piece to show you, and we'll show you the animation here first. And this is a mosasaurus.
No, upside down.
Oh, here we go.
So this is a mosasaur. It's a type of marine reptile. It's actually a type of lizard, not a dinosaur, and it lived exclusively in the water. It's about 75 million years old, and we have here part of the lower jaw from one of these animals. So they were all carnivorous, you can tell by their pointy teeth.
Okay, and where was this piece found?
This was from just south of Lethbridge.
Oh, it's light.
Yeah, the cast is light.
Okay, incredible. And this was also found close to Calgary, and this piece is a fish. Tell us about this piece here. So
this is a type, it's called a garfish. You can still find them today down in Florida and the American Gulf Coast. They were common here 62, 64 million years ago, but as the climate cooled, they couldn't live here.
Right.
But this is exceptional because it's basically three-dimensional. These fish had really thick scales, and that's the actual color of the scales, these heavy black scales.
Cool. Okay, so, and tell us about Grounds for Discovery. And I mean, it doesn't happen every day that we get a new exhibit at the museum. So tell us a bit about this curation.
So over the past 30 years since the museum's been opened, we've accumulated a whole range of fossils from industrial sites. So construction, roadworks, mining, oil and gas work, and anywhere in this province, if you dig long enough, you will bump into fossils.
Wow.
And so there's what's called the Historical Resources Act. All the fossils are protected, and if people find fossils, they call us, and our people come out and collect it safely, because they're actually very brittle.
Right.
And we've got so much stuff, and it's so good, we could put a whole new exhibit together about it.
Really?
Yeah.
And exceptional that we would have a piece like this that is right in our backyard.
So either three-dimensional or complete or just plain rare.
Right.
And there's some... People be surprised at what things have been here, because it wasn't all prairie and grass.
Right.
There was a shallow sea here. There was once major rivers, make the Bow River look like nothing.
Really?
And yeah, so the fossils record all the history. Our oldest specimen in the exhibit is about 250 million years.
Incredible.
Yeah, so there's a huge time range to sample.
Okay, and it's right in our backyard, the brand new material at the Royal Tyrrell Museum of Paleontology. One to maybe make the road trip and get on out there and get an education about what has taken place right here in the province. Thank you so much for joining us
Oh, you're welcome.
this morning. I was taking notes, Andrew Schultz. Some of that is pretty fascinating stuff.